Attention passionate Atlanta, Falcons fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC South and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Atlanta Falcons' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave division rivals stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Atlanta Falcons fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Atlanta, FALCONS, FANS. Let's get to the news. Now, folks, you've probably heard some whispers swirling around the league, and I gotta say, they're more than whispers now. They're turning into serious rumors that could shake up the NFC South in a way we haven't seen in years. Word is, the Atlanta Falcons are in serious talks to acquire Tua Tagovailoa from the Miami Dolphins. Yeah, you heard that right. A potential trade that could send Tua, the Dolphins' young, dynamic quarterback, to Atlanta. And if this deal goes through, it might just change the entire complexion of our offense, our division, and even our shot at a deep playoff run this year. The rumors are pointing to the Falcons offering a first-round pick in the 2026 draft, along with a third-rounder in 2027, to Miami. Now, while nothing's been officially confirmed, sources close to both organizations suggest that an agreement is close to being finalized. It's not just idle chatter, there's real momentum behind it. And honestly, it makes a lot of sense when you start breaking down the situation. Miami is in a bit of a rebuild after a rough start to 2025, currently sitting at 1-2. They're also looking to free up some cap space, with around $40 million available in 2026. That's a big deal for a team trying to reset, especially after some injuries to Tyreek Hill, who's been battling a hamstring injury in Week 3 and has missed 2 games already. Hash the context of the Atlanta Falcons to truly understand the potential impact of acquiring Tua. It's essential to delve deeper into the Atlanta Falcons' recent history, current roster, and strategic outlook. The Falcons, established in 1966, have a storied franchise history filled with memorable moments, including their iconic Super Bowl LI appearance, where they famously led the Patriots 28-3 before losing in overtime. Since then, the team has been on a roller coaster, oscillating between rebuilds and playoff pushes, but never quite reaching the pinnacle again. In recent years, the Falcons have been rebuilding around a young core, emphasizing offensive weapons and a solid defense. Their 2022 and 2023 campaigns showcased a team that's close but missing that one true franchise quarterback to elevate their offensive ceiling. Marcus Mariota's stint and subsequently Desmond Ridder's emergence have shown promise, but neither has fully unlocked the potential needed for that sustained playoff success. The team has been consistently in the middle of the pack, with a few bright spots like standout wide receiver Drake London and tight end Kyle Pitts, who was a 2021 first-round pick with immense potential, but has yet to fully realize it due to injuries and inconsistent quarterback play. Adding Tua could be the spark that ignites this young roster. His style of play, characterized by quick decision-making and precision passing, aligns perfectly with the Falcons' offensive philosophy. Last season, Atlanta's offense ranked around the middle of the league, averaging approximately 22.5 points per game, but with Tua, that number could easily jump into the high 20s or even 30s. His ability to throw accurately in tight windows, combined with his quick release, can significantly reduce sacks and turnovers, a crucial factor considering the Falcons' offensive line has been somewhat inconsistent. Hash the Falcons' offensive dynamics and key players. The Falcons' offensive scheme under head coach Arthur Smith has historically been balanced but leans heavily on the run game, especially with the emergence of Bijan Robinson, who was a top 10 pick in the 2023 NFL Draft. Robinson's blend of vision, speed, and power makes him an excellent fit for Smith's zone-running scheme. Last season, Robinson rushed for over 950 yards and scored 8 touchdowns, showing that he can be a workhorse and a game-changer. However, the passing game has been somewhat inconsistent. Kyle Pitts, a 66 tight end, has the size and athleticism to be a matchup nightmare, but injuries and quarterback issues have limited his production. Drake London, a physical receiver with excellent contested catchability, has flashed potential but needs consistent quarterback play to truly thrive. Adding a quarterback like Tua, who excels at quick, accurate throws and creating yards after the catch, YAC, could unlock the full potential of both players. Tua's presence would also open up more play-action opportunities, which have been somewhat underutilized in Atlanta. His quick release and ability to throw on the move could complement the Falcons' offensive line, which has been decent but inconsistent at times. The team's offensive coordinator, Dave Ragan, has shown a willingness to adapt and innovate, so integrating Tua's strengths could lead to a more explosive and unpredictable offense. The defensive side and the potential impact. While the focus has been on the offensive upgrade, it's worth mentioning the Falcons' defensive outlook. Under Dean Pease, Atlanta's defense has been notably improved, ranking in the top half of the league in many categories last season. Key players include linebacker Grady Jarrett, edge rusher Calais Campbell, and safety Jesse Bates, III. The defense's ability to pressure the quarterback and force turnovers has kept them competitive in many games. However, the defense still has room for growth, especially in defending the pass against high-powered offenses. A more efficient offense led by Tua could help control the clock and keep the defense fresh, creating a complementary dynamic that could be formidable. Plus, adding a dynamic quarterback to the mix could take some pressure off the defense, allowing them to focus more on creating turnovers and less on constantly chasing the game. The NFL draft and cap space strategy. The potential trade for Tua also ties into the Falcons' broader strategic approach. Atlanta has accumulated a significant amount of draft capital in recent years, including multiple first and second-round picks, which gives them the flexibility to make bold moves. Their cap space situation is also favorable, with around $80 million in available cap room heading into 2025, allowing them to absorb Tua's contract if necessary. The proposed deal involves a first-round pick in 2026 and a third-rounder in 2027. This indicates that the Falcons are willing to invest heavily in their future, betting on Tua's health and ability to perform at an elite level. The Dolphins, on the other hand, might see this as an opportunity to reset after a turbulent start to the season, especially with the team's cap situation and injury issues affecting their competitiveness in 2025. The historical significance and future outlook. Historically, NFC South has been a competitive division with high-profile teams like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, New Orleans Saints, and Carolina Panthers. The Bucs, with Tom Brady's leadership, dominated the division for years until Brady's retirement. The Saints and Panthers have been rebuilding, with the Panthers notably investing heavily in their young quarterback, Bryce Young, in the 2023 draft. The Falcons, with a potential upgrade at quarterback, could become the division's new dominant force. If Tua can stay healthy and adapt to Atlanta's system, he could lead a resurgence reminiscent of the elite quarterbacks who have historically shaped the NFC South. His experience playing in high-pressure situations, like the playoff game against Buffalo last season, where he threw for over 300 yards and a touchdown, demonstrates his capability to perform when it counts. Looking ahead, the Falcons' future depends on several factors: Tua's health, the development of their young core, and their ability to stay competitive in a league that's increasingly quarterback-centric. The acquisition of Tua could accelerate their timeline, making them legitimate contenders by 2026 and beyond. Deep Dive. Analyzing Tua Tagovailoa's game and fit in Atlanta. Let's analyze Tua's game more thoroughly. His strengths include a quick release, averaging about 2.4 seconds per throw, allowing him to get the ball out before pass rushers can close in. His accuracy, especially on short and intermediate routes, is among the best in the league, with a completion percentage of over 66% last season. His deep ball accuracy has improved, which aligns well with Atlanta's potential for explosive plays. His support of yards after catch, YAC, is notable. Receivers such as Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle thrived with Tua, largely because of his ability to place the ball where they could make plays after the catch. London and Pitts could benefit similarly if Tua is under center, especially considering London's physicality and Pitts' athleticism. In terms of weaknesses, durability remains a concern. Tua has dealt with concussions and injuries, which have sidelined him multiple times in his career. However, with advancements in medical protocols and improved concussion management, many believe he can stay healthier with proper precautions. Player profiles. Tua Tagovailoa ***. The 26-year-old quarterback has shown flashes of elite play and has a high football IQ. His leadership qualities and calm demeanor in high-pressure situations make him a valuable locker room presence. His stats last season: 368 passing yards, 28 touchdowns, and only 10 interceptions, highlight his efficiency and growth. Drake London ***. A 6'4", 219-pound receiver, London was a first-round pick in 2022. His contested catch ability and physicality make him a reliable target, especially in the red zone. Last year, he recorded 72 receptions for 866 yards and 4 touchdowns, but he's capable of more with better quarterback play. Kyle Pitts asterisk. The 66, 245-pound tight end was a top 5 pick in 2021. His athleticism and route-running ability make him a matchup nightmare. Injuries have hampered his development, but with Tua's precise throws, Pitts could finally become the weapon many expected. Bijan Robinson asterisk. The versatile running back has been a revelation, rushing for over 950 yards and 8 touchdowns last season. His ability to catch passes out of the backfield adds another dimension to the offense. Expectations and strategic implications. If the Falcons land Tua, their immediate goal is to contend for a playoff spot and push for a deep run. Analytics suggest that Tua can boost the Falcons' win total by at least 3 games, which could be the difference between missing the playoffs and making a serious push. His presence would also elevate the team's profile nationally, making Atlanta a more attractive destination for free agents and draft prospects. In the division, the Falcons could become the team to beat. The Panthers are still building around Bryce Young, and the Saints are in a retooling phase with Derek Carr. The Bucs, after Tom Brady's departure, are in flux. Tua's ability to lead a team and execute clutch plays could turn Atlanta into the NFC South's powerhouse in the coming years. The broader NFL landscape. Looking at the NFL landscape, teams with a strong quarterback have a significant advantage. The likes of Joe Burrow, Jalen Hurts, and Patrick Mahomes have set the standard. Atlanta's potential acquisition of Tua aligns with a league-wide trend, investing heavily in quarterbacks to maximize success. Many analysts believe that the Falcons are making a bold move to leapfrog their division rivals. The NFL's competitive balance is shifting, with teams like the Jacksonville Jaguars, Detroit Lions, and Baltimore Ravens demonstrating that innovative offenses and strong quarterback play can lead to deep playoff runs. Long-term strategic vision. The Falcons' front office, led by General Manager Terry Fontenot and head coach Arthur Smith, has shown a willingness to take calculated risks. Their draft strategy, cap management, and now the possibility of acquiring Tua suggest a vision of rapid ascent. If they can secure Tua and keep him healthy, the team could be looking at a sustained period of success, possibly culminating in a Super Bowl appearance. This move also signifies a shift in the NFC South paradigm. For years, the division was dominated by the Saints and Bucs, but with New Orleans rebuilding and Tampa Bay in transition, Atlanta has a real shot to reshape the division hierarchy. Final thoughts. The road ahead. In conclusion, the potential trade for Tua Tagovailoa represents one of the most exciting and strategic moves the Falcons could make in recent memory. It embodies a bold vision to maximize their window of opportunity, leverage their draft capital, and redefine their offensive identity. The combination of Tua's skill set, the young core of London, Pitts, and Robinson, and the Falcons' strategic planning could set the stage for a new era of success. As fans, we should be optimistic but also cautious. The NFL is unpredictable, and health remains a concern. However, the potential upside is enormous. If this move materializes, it could elevate Atlanta from a solid NFC contender to a legitimate Super Bowl threat. The NFC South might never be the same again. What do you think? Now, Atlanta Falcons fans, I want to hear from you. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Do you believe Tua is the quarterback who can finally bring us a Super Bowl? Are you excited about the potential of this new direction? Or do you think we should hold our horses and see how things develop? Whatever your opinion, stay tuned. We'll keep bringing you the latest updates and deep dives. The offseason is shaping up to be one of the most thrilling periods in NFL history, and with moves like this, the future of the Falcons looks brighter than ever. Remember, this is just the beginning. The NFL never sleeps, and neither do we. Let's get ready for an exciting ride ahead, because the Atlanta Falcons are on the cusp of something great. The path to glory might just be a trade away. Stay passionate, stay informed, and as always, keep loving your Falcons.